Hello, how are you? Greetings. My allergies are killing me today. So term 4 starts today, which is great. We'll wait a little bit and see if anybody else joins. Miss Wallace, how are you? So I was saying term 4 starts today. Today we're going to, I'll tell you in a second. It's going to be a pretty easy day. I'm going to give you some information. Then I'm going to let you copy down some problems that we're going to go over on Wednesday. Yes, it is Windley. Have y'all seen the pass? The donkey is going all around D.C. No, yes. So have you started, somebody let me know if you have started, I think it's week 5 in Mr. Taylor's class yet. Oh, you haven't? You're still on, what are you still on, 3 or 4? Let me know. Okay. Then that's cool. And we're just going to do a little review today. I don't want to go too forward. I don't want to go too fast because I want y'all to still kind of understand what probabilities are. So we're going to review some things today. Everybody's doing okay. Yeah, my aunt had been sick for a while. So she didn't pass away from complications of the coronavirus. But most of my family's in North Carolina, so they couldn't make it. So that's why I drove up to Indiana. In fact, I just got back about 2 hours ago. So it's a 10-hour drive, but I'm here. Okay, see, we started off with 2 people. Now somebody left. So anyway, okay, so you ready to start? You got paper and pencil? Okay, so we're gonna start. Like I said, it's gonna be pretty much quick. But so term 4 starts today, and I want to give you how you're going to be graded. So you're going to have, let me see, 2 assignments a week. Okay, so this is how you're going to get the grade in my class for your 2 assignments. So the assignments you're going to have per week is, 1 is going to be making it to the live show, which is where we are right here. And during the live show on Mondays, I'm going to give you some problems to copy down, and we'll review. And when we come back on Wednesday, that's when we'll go over the problems. So you'll have 2 assignments a week. 1 would be to come on the live show, and 2 would be the problems that you get on the live show. Got it? Ugh. So the problems that you get, when we're on the show, I mean when I'm live, are going to be sometimes they're going to be review problems, and sometimes there are going to be new problems. On Wednesday, I'll always have a question and answer period. Like I'll be here Wednesday. I think it's I think last time I did from 12 to 12:30, and I won't be teaching anything. I'll just be on Instagram Live, and you can ask me any questions that you had from Mr. Taylor's group or any of the other groups. Ooh, sorry. Oops. Cool. Okay, so what I want you to do now is to take out pencil and piece of paper. I'm gonna give you some problems to work on that are gonna be due on Wednesday. All I want you to do right now is copy them down. Okay, and after you copy them down, I'll go through a little tutorial of how you do them. So there you go. Can you see those? Okay. So I'll put those up. You have 10 problems. So copy those first 5 down and then give me a thumbs up when you copy number 5. Now when you're writing these, if you're writing these on line paper, give yourself some room between the problems so you can work it out. Maybe like 4 or 5 lines. So give me a thumbs up after you finish copying these. Okay, great. And here are the second 5. Don't worry, you don't have to rush. Give me another thumbs up when you get to number 10. So for all of you who just joined, we're copying the problems that we're going to be going over on Wednesday. So if you just jumped on this, if you just got in here, go ahead and copy them down real quickly, and then we'll go over how to get those done. Elizabeth, let me know when you finish. Okay, great. Okay, so let's move this over here. Let's hit this. Need a line right here. Okay, so this looks kind of cloudy. Okay, maybe that's better. So, let me see. Let me go ahead and put that as 2. We'll put that as 7. We'll put this at 4. And we'll put this at, give me a number. No, you don't copy this right now. You're done copying for a while. Let's say 5. Okay. Okay, so, well, let's start right here. Make that 7. So, when we're adding fractions, it's very easy. Because when the denominators are the same, they don't change. Okay? I'll show you. We have 7 as a denominator here. We have a 7 as a denominator there. Okay? So, when those are the same, we don't change the denominators. All we do is add the numerators. Two plus 4 is what? Oops. Two plus 4. Anybody? Anybody? 6. Right. So, that's the easy part. When we're adding fractions and the denominators are the same, we have a 7 here, 7 here, 7 here, nothing switches. All we have to do is add the numerators, which is the 2 and the 4. Okay? If we had a whole number that went with this, the denominators would still say the same. We'd add the numerators. 2 plus 4 would give us 6. And then we'd add the whole number. 3 plus 1 will give us what? 4. Pretty cut and dry, right? Exactly. Thumbs up if you got it. Okay. Now, let's make it a little bit more difficult. Okay. It's the same as if we were subtracting. Okay? Same if we're subtracting. And remember, when we're subtracting, when the signs are the same, when the signs are different, we subtract, keep the sign of the largest absolute value. So this is negative 1 and 2/7, and this is positive 3 and 4/7. So we already know this number is bigger. Okay? So we're going to subtract. It's going to give us 2, and that's going to give us 2. You see how we did this? Got it so far? Give me a thumbs up if you got it. Okay. Let me move this a little bit over here. Okay. So, this is when the issue comes in. The issue comes when we're adding fractions and the denominator is not the same. So, when we're adding these and they're not the same, don't look at this over here. Let me get you out of this. When we have a 5 and we have a 7, before we can do anything, we have to make these the same. Okay? Before we do anything, we have to make these the same. So, there are 2 ways we can do this. If you do well in reducing, you can always multiply the denominators. Okay? So if we multiply the denominators, we would get what? That denominator times this denominator. Right, 35. So if we multiply the denominators, we get 35. So that's how we get our new denominator. Okay? That's one way we can do it. Multiply the denominators. The next way we can do it is we look for the multiples. Okay? So we count by 5. We have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Oops. Stop right there. Okay? Now let's get the multiples of 7. We have 7, 14, 21, 28, 35. Right. So if we look at both multiples, we look at the 5, and we look at the 7. And we look to see when do they have the same multiple. What number do they have that's the same? What number does 5 and the list of multiples for 5 and the list of multiples for 7 do we have that are exactly the same? Look at the list. What do you have? What do you have? You looking? There we go. 35. 5 has 35 as a multiple. 7 has 35 as a multiple. That's how you know what your denominator is going to be. You understand how I got that? Thumbs up if you do. Okay, so now that we have our new denominator, we now have to get our new numerator. Okay? And this is how we get our new numerator. What did I do to this 7 to turn it into the 35? What did I do to the 7 to turn it into 35? How can you turn a 7 into a 35? Right. So we multiplied it by what? 5. So if we multiply this 7 by 5, that means we have to multiply this 2 by 5. So if we multiply the 2 by 5, we get what? What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? Excellent. Move up here. What did we multiply this 5 by to get 35? Right. So if we multiply the 5 by 7, we have to multiply the 4 by 7. 4 times 7 is... I'll look at your answers of what when you on Wednesday, we'll go over, not like this. You'll give me your answers of what you got 1 through 10, and then we'll go over something else. So I want to know if you'll be able to do it by yourself when we leave. I mean, when we're not in class. Is that cool? So 7 times 5, what do we have? 7. 4 times 7 is what? And what will our answer be? Because you know the denominator doesn't change. So the denominator is going to stay 35. And our numerator is going to be what? Correct. Now we're going to leave it like this? Exactly. We have to turn it into a mixed number. So we know 35. How many times does 35 go into, how many times does 35 go into 38? One time. Right? We know 35 stays. Right. We know 35 is going to stay our denominator. So 38 goes into 35 one time, and how many is left? There we go. So if I gave you a problem like this, and you gave me this answer, would you be right or would you be wrong? Okay, what questions do you have about adding and subtracting fractions? Correct. You'd have to turn it into a mixed number. So this will be the correct answer. Okay. Excellent job. You want to go through another one? Or have you seen enough to go ahead and start doing this? You've seen too much. You want to try another one or you good? Give me a thumbs up. Thumbs up if you're good. Thumbs down if you want me to do one more. Okay, so real quick, I want you to take a look at 1 through 10, 1 through 5, no, 1 through 10, and see if there's anyone there that you're confused about on your paper. Okay, you good? Because these are the going. You know what? I missed something. These are the last five. I promise you. I promise you. I'm not gonna give you any more. Copy these down. And don't forget to copy the. Don't forget to get the signs down. I don't want you to get mixed up. Give me a thumbs up when you got it. Okay, great. So remember, when you're doing these, when today, tomorrow, when we go back over them on what's today, Monday? Yeah, when we go back over them on Tuesday, I'm gonna just check your answers. Okay, so but still, you'll still have to work these out. Uh, there probably won't be a way I can see if you worked it out or not, but I'm just gonna trust you. I'm pretty sure that you can't do these without working some of them out. These might look pretty easy because uh, the denominators are the same. I will be better, but do this for me. When you are in Mr. Taylor's class, make sure if there's anything you don't understand that you write it down. Write like a little note so when we come back here on Wednesday, you can ask me. So again, I'll put up a note on Instagram and say, I'll just be available for question and answering period from 12 to 12:30 tomorrow. Tomorrow's Tuesday, right? Yeah. 12 to 12:30 tomorrow, and then we'll have another class on Wednesday at 4. But I'll post it so you'll see it. Any more questions? You're doing a good job. I'm glad you're here every time I have class, and I want to congratulate you for that. Next time I see you, Elizabeth, I definitely owe you a donut. Oh, and my donut place is open again. So next time I see you, I owe you a donut. Maybe 5. Who is this just getting in here? Missing all the homework. Uh-huh. You know what you missed? You missed this. You missed the grading info for term 4. All right, Destiny. Do you have that? So, Destiny, go get a paper and pencil so you can copy down the work that we're going to be going over on Wednesday. So those are the first 5 problems. You can go ahead, Elizabeth. You don't have to stay here if you don't want to because you already got these problems. This is for that person that just got here late. Uh-huh. You copied that down already? What did you do? Okay. Screenshot this. You got that? Give me a thumbs up if you got it. Okay? This is the last one. Wait a minute. Yeah, this is the last one. Not this. This right here. Screenshot that. Do you know how to add, subtract fractions? You want me to go over that with you? Yes? What, I don't know what IK means. I kicked. I. Oh, you know how to. Oh, you know how to do it. Okay. Well, when you come back on Wednesday. Oh, okay. When you come, let me put this for you. When you come back on Wednesday at 4. 4. What time Wednesday? 4. Right. We're going to go over these 15 problems. We'll go over the answers and then we're going to start something new. So when you're in Mr. Taylor's class on Monday and Wednesday, please write down and take notes about anything you don't understand. So today and tomorrow, while you're doing these problems, I'm going to be here tomorrow at noon from like 12 to 12:30. So if you got any problems or any questions that you're trying to ask for these problems, call me and let me know. You know what? Hold on. Don't go nowhere. Did you get screenshot these too? So make sure you're not doing problems twice. You should have 15 different problems. You got it? Stop being late. I know you got a clock on your phone. You know what time it is. Mess around and get suspended. All right. So when is the next time I'm gonna see you? When is the next time I'm gonna see you? When's the next time I'm going to see you? When is the next time you're going to be up here? Wednesday at what time? You know, you know what time? You sure? 4 o'clock? If you're not sure, that's that number that comes after 3 and right before 5. You got it? Okay. Have a good day. I'll see you later. Stop staying up late at night. I know you're not dumb. Who is this? Who is cutting up? Oh my gosh, Delonte, come on, man. You know what time we started? Delonte, can you screenshot things? Thumbs up if you can, thumbs down if you can't. Do you have pencil and paper? Copy those right there. And give me a thumbs up when you're done. Okay. Do you know how to add and subtract fractions? Do you know how to add and subtract fractions? Okay, so this is what I want you to do since you're coming in late. Tomorrow, I'm going to have a question and answer period at 12. Okay? I'll be here tomorrow at 12 o'clock. I want you to try to do these problems on your own, just these 5. And tomorrow we're going to go over them at 12 o'clock. You got it? I just want you to try. I want you to try all 5 of them. Use the best knowledge you got. And we're going to go over them tomorrow at 12 o'clock. We good? Give me a thumbs up if it's yes. Okay. So please be here on time, okay? You doing all right? You playing a bunch of video games? I know you are. You're probably playing Fortnite, Madden, 2K, up all night watching Netflix. But make sure you Okay, that's great. Make sure you try those 5 problems. And tomorrow at noon, I'm gonna be here. And if you're doing those problems and you can't do them, or there's something that you're not understanding, just write yourself a note so you'll have like a little question. So when I get back up here on tomorrow and I say, what's the question that you have, you'll be able to tell me. Cool deal. 12 o'clock. Okay. I'll see you then. Bye.